and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today we are doing it's either called the end of the year book tag, or else it's called the series I want to finish before the end of the year. I don't know, I've seen it like a couple of different ways. Okay, so first off, I have been on Instagram a lot, and I'm hanging out with like a Bookstagram community in Canada here. Like, we have like a chat, we talk to each other. I've done raffles with them, we've done like gift exchanges, we're doing like a Christmas card exchange this month, everything like that. So I've been hanging out with them a lot, and a lot of them have been posting like the books I want to read before the end of the year. And I was like, oh, that's a cute idea. I'm going to do a video for that on my YouTube. And then the other day I was watching, and Katie is reading, like literally had this video, and she was like, so I'm doing the book series tag. And I was like, what? Like, people know about this? I had no clue. I had not seen this before. So probably it happened over here on YouTube, and then they took it over to Bookstagram, and that's how kind of it ended up. But yeah, so I was super excited to do this because I love book stuff. It is November 12th when I'm filming this, which is like the middle of November. And I'm pretty sure last time I checked, it was like October 1st. Where is this year going, you guys? Like, it's so fast. So I'm excited to get into this. I'm going to talk to you guys about some books. That's my favorite. Okay, so there is 6 questions here that I'm going to answer, and I didn't bring any of the books with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like put pictures on the screen, and I'm going to tell you about them, okay? So the first one is, are there any books that you still need to finish by the end of the year? And yes, all of them. I want to finish all of them. I need a job where I can just stay at home and read instead of actually having to go to work. If somebody could make that happen, I would appreciate it. But like, actually though, like, okay, so the first series that I really want to finish is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I read the first one, and it's like an episode of Criminal Minds with like teenagers, and one of them, or two of them, can like read like body language and like get into the minds of like killers. One of them can tell if you're lying, one of them can read like body language, one of them is really good with like facts, kind of like oh my gosh, what's his name? Dr. Spencer Reed, kind of like that. So like, they're like a unit, and they come together and they're solving like cold cases kind of thing. I am in the middle of book number 2. I also have to finish Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I am on like page 194. That's where I got to. I took 2 days off to read it, and then it was my boyfriend's like birthday weekend, and we ended up doing like more stuff where we were hanging out together. So I didn't end up reading that much, but I'm very excited to get into it. It is going very well so far. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I suggest you buy that series and read it, or go through my link in the description box in my like link tree and go to Scribd and like sign up for it for free for like the 2 months trial period, and then like don't get it if you don't want to, but like they have the audiobook in there as well, and the audio actress on Fourth Wing, amazing. Yeah, so those are the ones that I want to read for sure, that I'm really into. I also want to finish the Becoming Jack the Ripper series. Stalking Jack the Ripper, where is it? I don't know. It's behind me somewhere. The Stalking Jack the Ripper series. I got halfway through the 3rd one, which is Houdini. So I need to finish that series as well, because that's one of the series that I read like at the beginning of the year, and then I like stopped for a little while. So those are the 3 things that I want to read. I will again put them up here. What are some autumnal books, like autumnal books, that you are good to transition into the end of the year? I don't know. Whatever you want to read. Like, you can read anything, and it can be for any season. If you feel like reading a Christmas book in July, go for it, babe. Read whatever you want to. If you want to read like all of the spiciest books, or if you want to read the Bible, like read whatever you want to read, because just the fact that you're reading is amazing. So I have no book recommendations on that other than any of them. I'm not even kidding. And it's like, the stuff that I like don't like is when people make fun of other people for reading. Well, if they're reading, that's what they're doing. Like, it doesn't matter what books they read. It's good that they're reading. Number 3 is, what are some new releases that you are still waiting for? So the ones that I'm waiting for are actually already out. I just don't have them yet. I want the prequel to Legends and Lattes, which is, I think it's called Bone Sticks and Bookshelves or something like that. That's the prequel. I'll put it up here. And then I also want the 3rd one in One of Us is Lying. One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next, and then One of Us is Back. That's the one that I want. Those are the 2 books, like, they're out already. I just don't have them. But then I'm going to add those to like the things that I want to finish. So those questions, that one goes back to number 1 as well, as the books that I want to read before the end of the year. Number 4 is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Isn't that what this whole thing's about? I guess. Okay, so it says, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? And the question number 1 is, what are the still books that you need to finish for the end of the... Okay, so I threw myself off there with question number 4. I was like, that's the same question. Like, what did I do here? It's not. It's 3 new books that you want to read before the end of the year. So one of them that I want to read is Murder in the Family. I Can See It From Here by Kara Hunter. I have recently heard about this. It's like a murder... It's like an episode of Criminal Minds, kind of, where you're trying to solve the case before the end of the book. So I think that would be cool to read. I'm kind of wondering, because XC... Geez, what's his channel name? XC's Book Nook, maybe? I don't know. XC Loves Books. He's my favorite booktuber. I'll put his link down in my description box or up here if I can, something like that. He did this video where he literally tried to solve the crime before the end of the book while he was reading it. One of the coolest things I've ever seen. I was kind of thinking about using his idea and doing it for Murder in the Family, because it has case files in it. It has podcasts in it. It has stuff written out, journal entries, stuff like that. So they call it a mixed media book, where it's giving you the clues on how to read it. And I think that would be cool. Hang on one sec. I'm going to grab it actually. So this is what it looks like here. Murder in the Family by Kara Hunter. And on the inside, it has this looks like it's a play. You know, it has each person has their lines kind of thing. There's a little newspaper article here. This is a screenshot of something. So it has clues and stuff for you to figure out who did it. Episode 6. So it's kind of like a play inside of a book where you have to solve the crime before the end of the book. And if you guys have seen my channel before, you know that I'm not good at solving the mysteries before the end of the book. I'm always like, did you guys believe that happened? Who knew that the obvious person was the killer? That's me. That's how I see it every time. So this is the book that I want to read before the end of the year, because I heard really cool stuff about it, and I kind of want to film that video like XC did. I will put his channel and then his video that I'm talking about in my description box so you guys can see, because that was a wicked cool video. It's honestly one of the coolest, when he did that video, I think I said in his comments, this is one of the coolest things that I've seen. So yeah, I definitely want to try that. And then I'll try and serve them, solve the murder along with you guys as a vlog kind of thing. That would be fun. Okay, good plans, good plans. Now, number 5 is, are there any books you think could shock you and become a favorite of the year? Not really. I don't, you guys kind of know that my ratings system is not great. I'm 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. I like to give up stars, because honestly, if I think that something, if I'm into something and I'm you know what, I don't think that this book is for me, I just stop reading it. So I don't have a 1 star, I don't have a 2 star, because if they're not going to be for me, or if I think I'm going to rate them low, which I'm doing the air quotes for rate them low, I just don't read them. I just stop, because I have a full library behind me. I'm not kidding when my boyfriend told me that I wasn't allowed to buy books for November because I bought so many in October that we can't have any more in this house. I will never read all of the books that I have in this room. That's just unless literally I win the lotto and I can stay at home and read 20 books like some of those bigger YouTubers do all the time, I'm not getting through all of these. So I don't think that there's any books that are going to shock me into being a 5 star, because in my mind, I bought them thinking originally they were all going to be really good books. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Also, my star rating is crap. The one time I was I don't know, 7 out of 10 cashews, do whatever you feel like. Honestly, and I still make that joke, because to me, almost every book that I get through to the end is an amazing book. My favorite book this year that I read was The Final Girl Support Group, and I keep talking about that. That is my number 1 favorite book of this year, and I think that will be my favorite to the end. But I have probably read 20 more actual legitimate favorite 5-star books this year, because I've read 106 books now. So, and we're November 12th, and I've read 106 books. I set my goal of this year to be 20 to 25 books, and I'm at 106. So next year, I'm going to set my goal to be 20 to 25 books as well, because I'm going good. This has been a good year. So yeah, I think all of them are going to become my favorites when I buy them or when I start to read them, because that's what I'm looking for. I want to have my favorite books. I love books. I'm very happy with my life choices on reading and buying too many books. So I'm not shocked because all of them are going to become my favorite. Number 6 is, have you already started making reading plans for next year? I did, kind of, because I'm kind of making like video plans. As you guys know, I'm turning into like, because I used to be like unboxings and hauls and talking about books, and then I wasn't really talking about books, and then now I've like pretty much just books. So I'm kind of making plans on like, at the beginning of the year, I'm gonna do like my favorite, or the top 24 books that I want to read in 24. Like I have like kind of video ideas and stuff like that. But like I just said, 20 to 25 books next year is going to be my main goal. And other than that, that's pretty much it. That's what I think I want to go with. Because I think, you know, like if I can stay to 20 to 25, it's not too much pressure on myself. Before this year, I used to be like, oh, I'm going to read 52 books a year. And then I would read like 8 or like 12 or whatever, and then I'd be sad that I didn't like match my goal. Whereas this year I like blew it out of the water. But that's never happened to me before. I've also never had Scribd before, and I listen to a ton of audiobooks, so that does help. Okay, so let me know if you want these questions or anything like that. I can put them, like, I'll make a comment in my comments. So if you do want the questions, you could grab them from there. Check out Katie is Reading, because I did see this over on her channel first, but I also saw this on Books and Lala, and I think it was originally made by somebody either named Alexis or Alexa. So I will try and find the original video and put that down in my description box as well, just so you guys can see where this is coming from. And that's it. Let me know how your day is going. Subscribe, like this video if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell because I do post sporadically. And check out my description box for other content creators. Let me know how your day is going. Let me know what your reading plans are. Let me know what your favorite book of this year was. Tell me all of the good stuff. Just let me know how you're doing. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really, really appreciate that. And I really, really appreciate you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!